morning and welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
And I'm Chuckalicious, Chuck Williams.
I know as things change and the world's focus changes, we've got what's going on in the Middle East, but we can't forget the brothers and sisters in Ukraine. If you remember last year at this time during this war, they were really, really hitting the infrastructure, the heating, the power grid of the Ukraine country. They specifically targeted that for a reason. Miss Moore with the Kind House Bakery here, the Ukrainian Kind House Bakery, she's lived in the country. She is ingrained herself in the culture of it. Glenda, it's one of the roughest winters in the world, isn't it?
It's incredibly rough. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Just I got my audio. Yeah, it's incredibly hard. And the thing is, too, is when we're talking about these little babushkas, these little grandmothers in these villages, they don't have electricity. They don't have central heat and air. The only thing they have to heat their homes is some firewood or some coal. And so it's a very desperate time, especially if your house is damaged. So if your house is damaged and you have all the windows that have been blown out and your ceiling is damaged, the cold is it's critical for you to stay warm and for you to have food. It's a day-to-day living mouth to mouth and hand to mouth. So I don't think that we in America have any clue what that feels like.
Right.
I've missed a few meals before in my life. It doesn't look like it, but I've missed a few meals in my life, and that's not comfortable. So I can imagine just the desperation that they feel on a day to day. It's just hard. So we just appreciate everybody that comes to help. With humanitarian aid, it's a really big deal.
I think you think about it, you say that you think about if something's wrong with your house, if a window is cracked or there's a seal up, run to the nearest home center and grab. That's not an option for the people of Ukraine right now. Those things have been disrupted. You talk about a supply chain issue. I mean,
big time.
Yeah, and so Glenda has really made it her career, her life, to help these people. Matter of fact, when she had the bakery in her home, I got to visit with her, and there's an inspiration, like she said, a little babushka, a woman that you could see. She hadn't lived an easy life. This has been a life of survival, and this is what Glenda and Terry with the running club, with their 5K 1 mile fun run that's coming up. That's what this effort is for. It is to help people survive. Tell us a little bit about the fun run in the 1K.
Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to give out 200 cinnamon rolls that day. So even if you're not a runner, if you're an eater, you can come to the race and a yummy, warm cinnamon roll, and it can soothe your soul and give some funds to help with humanitarian aid. We're going to have our T-shirts and cups and our things out there for you to buy. We would love for you to come see Santa Claus. He's going to, he actually every year he handcrafts these little cars. He carves them by wood and little jewelry boxes. And so Santa's going to be there to give out toys. We would love for you to bring your kids, come take a picture with Santa, come help humanitarian aid to Ukraine. I don't know if you remember this, but last year, Ukraine actually changed their Christmas. They did have their Christmas that was in conjunction with Russia, which was in January. They actually legally changed it to December 25th, which is the same day that we have ours. So they want to embrace the people that have been helping them. And so it's a lovely thing. So we need to ride along with them. Not only that, in Ukraine, there's a little school in Borisville, Ukraine. There's 70 students, and they are actually going to be part of our fun run.
Oh,
wow.
So we're sending T-shirts to them. They're very excited. The teachers are going to be a part of that. We kind of adopted the school. We sent them school supplies earlier this year, and so they're very excited about that. So we also have a little preschool that's going to be in the fun run in Amarillo, 30 little preschoolers from Brooks daycare. So we would love for everybody to come see how cute it is and how sweet it is. So we know we're going to have some competitive running too.
Right.
The Runners Club is going to be on, but it's a family event. Everyone needs to come and be a part of it.
Go ahead, Chuck.
This almost seems like this is a win-win all the way around for the participants on this side as well as the recipients on the other side.
Yes. Now, this little school wants to be, they want to be considered Kind House Ukraine. So they want to be like a little offshoot of us. So.
A branch office, a new branch office. When we get things settled there, then you've already started a franchise.
There you go.
Yes.
International.
You got it there. Glenda, is it too late for us to stop by and get some cinnamon rolls or a pie for this Thanksgiving? I know last Friday was the deadline to order.
Yeah, we're open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we're going to have extra pies, extra cinnamon rolls. Come by and grab you some. Come by and help humanitarian aid. We need your help, and Ukrainians need your help, and so we're going to be baking our buns off before we run our buns off. So come on in and help us to raise funds for Ukraine.
You can drop by the Get Fit store at 1911 South Georgia to register for the 5K and fun run. And don't forget the Kind House Ukrainian Bakery right there on Western. They have a storefront now. Stop by there and just the treats. And a lot of people don't realize there's some really neat little crafts and toys,
right.
Cups, and shirts, and mugs. And I am really interested in those hand-carved little cars and stuff.
They're so cute. Really, people need to go online to sign up for running. So the Lone Star Runner Club online, that's where you'll sign up. You'll click on the link on December 2nd, and it'll take you to the website for you to register to run.
And now for the Christmas season, it's plenty of time to get your order in. Have you set a deadline date or anything for your big order?
December 8th. So
Whoa.
you better figure it out because it's going to happen fast. You know, we've been having to back up our orders because we have so many and we run by all volunteers. And so because of that, you've got to be ready. Now, we will have things that are extra that week, but it's important for you to put your order in.
I want me a bundt cake, a homemade apple pie. Give me a pumpkin pie. I want 3 dozen cinnamon rolls and anything else you got. Hey, I can't do any better than that.
Well, you better call us, Chuck.
Okay.
Chuck wants the classroom in that Ukrainian school named after, bro. That's what he wants to do.
So we're gonna actually visit Ukraine hopefully next fall. And we're gonna visit this school, and maybe you just need to come with us.
Yeah.
That sounds like a vacation to me.
It's not a vacation.
It's a working vacation. It's a win-win. You get some great locally owned, locally sourced products to give to your family, share with your family. Nothing like those great cinnamon rolls for the Thanksgiving morning. Some great baked goods, and it goes toward the freedom of a people, democracy of a people, something we stand for. We can't allow people to be treated like this in our world.
No.
We have to stand with Ukraine in this battle for their existence. Everybody has a freedom and a right in this world, and they have a right to exist, and we stand with them proudly. And you can help out right here in Amarillo. Stop by the Kind House Ukrainian Bakery. Don't forget the 5K 1 mile fun run is coming up soon. Go to their website. What's that website again, Glenda?
The Lone Star Runners Club. So if you just Google Lone Star Runner Club, it'll take you right to it.
And don't forget those Christmas orders. Let's get them in. December 8th is the deadline. So you'd really like to have your order in by then. You can stop by this week, pick up some things. They'll have it, but trust me, it'll go fast. So you better get there.
And an apple strudel.
There you go. And apple strudel. You add strudel to it. There you go. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day.
Do the same.
Anytime. We'll take a break. We'll tell you about the best books coming up right here on the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2.
Thank you. I feel like I just slid right under the doors there. So